Summer months are in the hot weather may be beginning to fade slowly. Still a lot of hot weather on the horizon, but one may start to feel the temperature or the humidity begin to get lower, and they might contemplate what's for the future, for the heat, for the gas, for gas logs, and may have planned something for recently and determined that they in the future they would like a set of gas logs or maybe a gas stove or something. And the question is if one may or may not have spoken to a technician. If so, and if the question arose that said, do you have a 2 psi meter or a half psi meter? And you're like, well, I really don't know. One simple way, without any scientific data, to kind of get close, you can extrapolate the data, and it's not engraved in stone, but sometimes the simple ways may even help out even above technical tools. Now they have a little thing here, and I wouldn't fool with this. That would be more for the gas you could maybe put in. I'm not sure if they call it a manometer or some kind of thing to test the gas pressure. But this one here has a little tag and it says 2 psi. So it's a dead giveaway. This is a 2 psi meter. So now if you're putting in a tankless hot water heater, you may have to have at least a 2-pound meter. I'm not certain on that for residential use. But now here's one quick way you can follow your gas lines, whether that be outside, inside. Every home is configured differently. But now if you start to note a little gadget that looks like this, now this is turned upside down. If you see the bottom here, this is a gas regulator. So if you start to see a gas regulator, you may begin to understand that you may have closer to a 2-pound meter. If you do not see a regulator feeding that on one or all of your gas fixtures, then you may have a half-pound meter. Now if we go over here on this pipe, it says 2 psi, so that's a dead giveaway. Now somebody with a lot of experience can determine this fact real quickly. But if you start to see this, you'll need this. Now keep in mind, it's not good to fudge. So if you have a 2 psi meter, you're going to need a regulator according to the powers that be for each individual unit. Say for instance, if you have a gas furnace, you'll need one for the gas furnace. If you have gas logs, you'll need one on the line for the gas logs, etc. Now I have seen them use one, come back and do the manifold, and it seemed to work, but that's beyond my pay grade there. So it's better to do it correctly, I'm assuming. So notwithstanding, but this is just a quick way. If you go see a gas regulator, now if you don't see a gas regulator on the gas line, this could pretend that you may have a half-pound meter, so you may not need a regulator. The water columns may be at a correct rate, and I think the average water columns that's good for residential may be somewhere between 7 and 11 water columns to run it. And water columns is just a fancy word. Say if it came in at 2 psi here and it came out at X amount of water columns here, this would just be a fancy word for lower pressure. So but anyway, if you're contemplating the gas lines and you need to know, this is just a quick, and just follow your gas lines. And now if you see a sticker like this, it's a dead giveaway, but just follow your gas lines. If you see this, that may indicate how many psi your meter is. So thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.